your singing voices?
Yes.
Dude, I want to learn how to sing, man. I'm trying. I'm going to learn.
Dude, that's how I started. Like, I started off singing clean and then went to screaming.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That's what helped me a lot.
Okay.
Like, with the breathing. It's just, like, it reminds me of, like, singing clean and just going backwards, almost. It's weird.
That is going backwards, huh? I never thought about that. Okay, so most people will probably start singing first, and then they scream.
Yeah. It's just easier, I think.
Easier? Huh.
Because you can already, like, got the diaphragm figured out, you know, at that point.
Got it.
So then you can kind of just push it and just go with the flow at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
So maybe, what was the... Oh, Jay, are we live? We're good? Chugging?
Yep.
Nine Dead, thank you for being here. I'm honored.
Thank you.
We should do a quick cheers. I'm honored to be in your guys' presence and in your band for the next hour 30. So, cheers. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And cheers to singing first.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
I never thought about that.
When he does in the studio to check his voice.
Yeah, I do.
Show him that as long as he has
that sound.
Yeah.
I can do anything.
That's the only sound that I can do. I have one singing tone.
That's all you need, man.
I'll probably test it after a few more beers. It's pretty. All right, I just do it now.
Hit it up.
Nailed it.
So that's we would just get hammered out on the road. It's like we have like these screaming matches, and that was mine, and it never left me.
Dude,
it never.
I'm glad it didn't.
Something just don't leave you.
Like on the bus, like
yeah, we're just drunk and screaming, dude. I don't know. Like,
it's probably so loud.
Yeah, what was that? I don't know. I don't know how loud that was.
That was so loud.
Okay,
It was
cool.
on the bus.
That was a good one, dude.
Appreciate that. Can we get a quick intro with names so people could attach names to the voices?
True. I'm Blake. I do the vocals for Nine Dead.
Cool.
I'm Keply. I play drums.
I'm Stauffer. I play guitar.
And I'm Chris. I play bass.
Appreciate that name, man.
It's a good name.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, it's having like a scary thing. Like names are starting to leave my brain. Yeah, it's crazy. So anyone with an easy name, like, thank you. So you guys fucked me. Yeah.
They did it on purpose.
Where did Keply come from?
That's my last name.
Last name, okay.
Yeah, which everybody gets wrong.
It's not even spelled the right way either.
Well, it's
That's
spelled
what it is.
right, but
Yeah.
it just sounds wrong. But yeah, it's just my last name. So
Okay.
we just, I think from like where we come from, it's always, nobody ever talks and what your first name is. It's always just a last name. It's just easier.
Like a football coach, Stauffer, get over here. It's got the same thing. It's like you see your buddy down the hallway, you're like, yo, blah 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 blah. Turns around, but if you say like, yo, Chris, he's just gonna keep walking.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I had to. I have a lot of questions for you guys because there's not a lot of information out there about your band. So just get the names out there, get your story out there. So it's cool.
Yeah,
Right.
Dude, I'm telling you, every picture I saw of you though was an ECW shirt.
It's like
you have like a fascination with like wrestling, man.
100%. I've loved professional wrestling since I was like a little kid. Music was always like number one, but like growing up with my uncle, who's a little bit older than I was, he still lived at home. So
Sure.
every
Yeah. Every freaking picture, man.
every Friday or Saturday, ECW, being in Philadelphia, we were right outside Philadelphia in South Jersey. It was on Channel 48, which is like a public access show. And that was when like I started seeing like Macho Man and stuff like that. But I was like 6 or 7, saw ECW, and I was like, they're really hitting each other with chairs. That's a real... That dude broke his neck. Like
You thought it was real at first?
It is real. What do you mean?
Oh, God. You're right. Hey, what am I talking about?
Yeah.
What am I talking about? Okay.
But no, it's kind of like a like a lucky shirt type of thing. Like as long as I have an ECW shirt on or something like that, like I feel less anxious. Like
really,
instead of dying inside, I'm like, everything's all right. I'm all right.
I'm wearing a wrestling hoodie. Everything's fine.
That's it.
And you would so
I think we just learned something
We
about
did.
Stauffer.
yeah.
He's never opened up.
Yeah, that
before.
was a little tick we didn't know about.
Yep.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, right.
I see band members learn about each other sometimes. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice.
And you went to You would also go to like amateur matches, right?
Oh yeah, so I'm a part of a huge independent scene on the East Coast. With the East Coast is just booming right now. Wrestling is kind of booming right now.
Is it like underground kind of thing?
No, it's full blown. Like they just did Hammerstein. They did a Hammerstein Ballroom in New York
really?
City. Yeah, for the second time. The first time was insane, but it all came from like a shed. Like it was like me, 2 other dudes. We were actually mad. Not so much mad, but we were like, there's another company. It's always different companies that kind of like. They're all independent contractors to wrestlers, but the companies, the 3 letters, whether, it could be ECW, it could be anything.
Okay.
They all work for different promotions and stuff, different promoters. Well, sometimes when, business gets weird, they choose to work with one promoter only.
Yeah.
In doing so.
Is it GCW?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. That's sick. Dude, the ladder matches are crazy.
Oh, it's insane. But
Okay,
yeah, so
cool.
so basically, we put independent wrestling kind of back on the map. Not so much but the scene in 2015 to like 2018 where it was just balls to the wall. You had people going off the top of ceilings, and I don't mean like a ceiling, I mean like a roof outside of a building through tables, ladders, chairs, fire, barbed wire. The amount of mercury I have breathed in since 2015, I am surprised I'm still walking right now. Just the fact that like mercury, you're not supposed to breathe in light tube dust, all these light tubes and stuff. So it's
Really?
like, oh yeah, they break them over their heads and the dust is in the air.
Oh, you're not supposed to breathe that shit
No,
in, are
and
you?
it's literally, it looks
Okay.
like someone has a smog machine on or a smoke machine on, and you're in a closed room with people destroying light tubes and just going balls to the wall, and you're just sitting there like, woo, chug chug, woo.
What is that? And what does that smell like?
That's Hal. That's way back in the day.
Okay, so
That's Marcus Crane.
you know the names of these guys.
Oh yeah, no, that's Marcus Crane. Unfortunately, rest in peace. He was
he
like
passed
one
away?
of the he was one of the greatest guys like ever.
What's that move?
Where's Dan Kenny at? I need him.
For people that are only listening, we're watching. They're jumping off the top rope onto the lights.
Onto the light tube bundle. It's a bundle.
It's a bundle.
Yeah.
It is.
Now, meanwhile,
That's not good to breathe in.
No.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly.
That's terrible for. Ugh.
Yep, it's all real.
Wow.
It's awesome. Good times.
Cut up. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's no joke.
Oh. Okay, I think we went too hard too fast. Oh wow. Okay, so this, you can't tell people that this is fake, dude.
No. Well, not even on top of that. Like, I mean, at this point, everyone kind of realizes it's like a movie. Like, it's a movie. It's wrestling. It's theater. It's what it is.
These chicks are beating the crap out of each other. Okay, so I never really thought about it until right now, but people listening and watching, for people that are fans of wrestling, like where, because I will ask this question for bands, but for like wrestling, where can people go to find stuff like this? To, like watch.
Fight TV, FITE.TV.
Okay.
They support tons of independent wrestling, whether it's a mom pop shop that has a camera that just has a hard cam. Hard cam is just one camera setup, like.
Oh, that's sick.
And it's in a dungeon, and somehow, some way, they can like stream it on Fight,
Okay.
or you'll have UFC and everything else. Fight, everything's like pretty much on Fight, and there's like other ones too. But yeah, YouTube is. It's not like how when we were like growing up, we couldn't. It was all hearsay. Like, oh, did you see that one part of this one movie? Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
We can just look stuff up on the internet now so fast, like on YouTube.
Okay, so you would go to this website, but then what's like the letters? What's the promotion? And what's like how do you find this stuff?
Oh yeah, for the most part, like
categories. Like what do you?
So AEW, GCW, yep.
GCW, all right.
There's H2O. There's
H2O.
Yeah.
Not the band, do you?
No.
Okay, got it.
There was 7 SVN.
Okay, be honest. You're talking to me, but you are running your band, so you need to be honest. How often are you on this website? I got him. I got him.
Too much, honestly. Too much. I'm too much into this. I'm too deep into it. It's cool though. Like
You're out of the band now, dude.
being able to meet like heroes. Like because of this, I was able to like meet Ric Flair and everybody else. But like
Ric Flair, sick.
he's just so nice. But like being like the merch guy.
So this is another bundle, right?
Yeah, this is a big like two bundle. Those guys are like tag team partners, but that's Koplfe and Miedo Extremo. They're from Mexico. They're literally amazing human beings, and they are amazing talents in the ring. Watch this. Here it comes. Bum,
Okay.
bum, bum, bum.
You guys gotta watch this. Oh! And they're breathing that in.
Oh yeah. On top of all of us breathing all that in. And that's concrete floor. There's no mats. There's no nothing. It's just straight to the floor. It's concrete.
Wow, dude. The one of my from the ECW era, my favorite wrestler was Sabu.
Sabu's the man, dude.
There's something about Sabu, man. Like because you could like see, you could see the scars on his body.
And that was in the 90s.
The 90s. Dude.
Way before anything. And that was all Japan death matches. Like him and Terry Funk. Like
The death matches, dude. And you still go to that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dude, that's the next record. Death match.
These guys again, they're like, I brought him a couple, and people have gotten hurt, and he was like, "Yo, dude, that's not like cool. That dude is out." Like,
they had one match where it was a board, and it was just all scissors that were opened up.
Oh yeah, big
And
yellow
the dude
scissors like this.
held it, and I guess he held it wrong, and they drop kicked it, and the whole scissors were just in his arm.
Completely, like this
Yeah.
long in his body.
Yeah, I think they had to stop the match, right? And he had to like go into the back room. It was real bad.
It's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
Wow, I'm looking a lot about your band right now. Okay. Wow. And imagine what are they getting paid for that?
Good amounts, sometimes not good amounts. The gimmick, it's what is it?
2 hot dogs and a handshake.
2 hot dogs and a handshake.
To get scissors into your freaking
Nah,
flesh?
they get paid. They get taken care of, especially with the
freaking
merch
hope
department.
So.
Yeah,
I hope so, man. 'Cause especially like in our world, like music, you just hope people get to where they want to go, so they could get paid. It's not about the money, obviously, but you want to all these sacrifices, and for these people, it's literally physical. It's like, man.
like Sabu could have stopped, but he just kept going. It's the love of it. Like it's the love of it. It's the love, the passion, and it's insane. Like it's insane.
It is. Well, I think your band learned a lot about you today. That's cool.
Yeah, bud.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out. Yeah, just wanted to give up like a call out to the sick ass wrestlers. They're doing what we're doing. I didn't think about that. Yeah, they're sacrificing. They're out there. You just had a daughter, correct?
Yes. Yeah. Me and Cuz did.
Yep.
Yeah.
7 months, right?
6. A little over 6 months. Yeah.
Almost 5 too.
5 months.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys plan that?
No, but it felt like it.
Yeah. Back to back.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I want to do. I want to plan having a kid around with other members, because how kids that run at the same time, so you kind of tour around it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It makes it easier that way, kind of. So.
Yeah.
But not really.
That's what was hard about. Not even hard. It was when we found out. But we had the tour with Filth in June, and your due date was in July, but we didn't know.
It was too close.
Way too close, and we were way too far from home.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, like. Thankfully, we ran into our buddy Jake. Shout out to Jake.
Shout out Jake.
He took over the rest of the couple dates that I couldn't fill. So, which was nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's an awesome dude. Everything worked out great. He had a blast. He loved it. So everything worked out great.
Great.
Yeah.
What about you?
Just loving life right now with the little girl. She's just awesome.
You guys both had girls.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and my family, on my dad's side, there's never been a girl. It's all boys. Like my dad has 2 boys, my uncle has 2 boys, my other uncle has a boy, my other uncle has 2 boys. Like it's just guys. So of course, I have a kid and it was a girl, but it's cool because now she's gonna get spoiled. So
Right.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
How old are you guys?
I'm 38.
38. Nice.
36.
36. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, up there.
He's the baby.
I'm 31.
Nice.
That's not bad.
Boy.
So everyone's in the 30s. Nice.
36.
36. Okay. Yeah, I think if you're lucky enough to not have kids and you have them in your 30s, it's pretty sick.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
awesome. Yeah, I definitely would have been ready younger. I mean, just being completely honest. You know, it's a whole mindset you got to be in. So, yeah, to be able to actually take care of something else that literally depends on you for everything. You know.
Kind of sounds like me and other band members.
Exactly.
Yeah, Blake.
I'm not that bad.
Not the bad you threw up 4 times on the flight.
Oh
here.
my God, the
I
flight
was
here.
you really?
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
It was
you know,
embarrassing.
it was so embarrassing.
And I had to hold the trash bags for him.
Well, you're a nice guy. You know, I would have done the same for you.
Well, that's what happens when you mix New Amsterdam and beer and wine and all that stuff. You can't. You just gotta stick to something. Dude.
I should have been smoking. That's what it was.
Yeah, or
Can't
that.
smoke on a plane.
Yeah, you can't. Well, yeah, you can't.
No, you can't.
Why were you mixing that much stuff right before a flight?
Because I hang out with these degenerates. I don't get
do
much of a
it.
choice. Yeah, but
Don't
I
do
love
it.
them.
Oh, wine and beer and probably liquor?
Well, so anytime we go fly, we
You are
always
31.
take a shot, right?
Yeah.
Everyone has to take a shot.
Before we even like walk into the airport,
Yep.
it's like our little send off
the
to
shot.
Philadelphia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a thing.
Okay.
It's dope. And then
Yeah.
It also saves money.
Got it. Okay.
we go to Chubby's
It's Chickies and Pete's,
Chicken
but
and
they,
Pete's,
they always call it Chubby's.
and we get our beer, you know, like get the one beer, you know,
Okay.
not bad. Get some food,
Yeah.
you know, drive that into you, chilling.
Okay.
Then get on the plane, you know, they're like, oh, I want to keep drinking beer. And I'm like, I'm going to get a wine, you know? And I was good. Was fine for a while, too, right? Took a nap, woke up, and I was like, I don't feel good.
Woke up where?
On the plane.
On the plane. Oh.
Yeah. But, you know, I did throw up a lot. And you can't win that.
They kept coming.
It was
No,
like
wait. Tell
the
me about
last hour of the flight, he was just throwing up.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't
Yeah.
having fun.
It was
Yeah.
not like a short time.
But, like, that's the only time I've ever thrown up on a plane.
You grabbed the trash out of the ladies.
Oh, that was really funny. The stewardess came by. That's what it is, right? A stewardess?
Yes.
She came by and she said she was trying to be funny and she was like trick or treat. And Blake's dumbass was like, "Oh, okay," and then stuck his hand in the trash
In the
bag.
trash on
Well,
the
she was
fucking
like,
plane. It's so gross.
That's
You don't say trick or treat to me.
He's like, "I thought it was candy," and she was like, "No, it's a trash bag. Like, it's not candy."
that
so
was funny.
gross.
Just like,
Then he probably ate something and then he got sick. Who knows?
That's
Yeah.
why he's sick.
That's
Yeah.
why I got sick.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you being here.
Hell yeah, dude.
Pleasure. Fuck yeah, man. So you guys flew out just for a show?
Yeah.
Is that-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday.
You know.
You guys, okay. So you're based or from around South Jersey.
Yeah.
What's the town called again?
Gloucester City.
Yeah, I try to say it, but I'm like, how do you say that? Okay. So you're playing Lake Elsinore, which isn't around here is not exactly a common place to play.
Okay.
So it's badass. It's cool.
Word. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, good. Yeah, right.
we're excited anytime to come here.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
real.
the fact
Yeah.
that the promoter, we did it last year. We played Santa Ana last year.
Yeah.
And that was with Cephalotripsy and Knights of the Abyss.
Yeah.
And the same promoter was like so stoked over it. Like, you guys are awesome people. This was a great turnout. Like, let's keep in touch. And we kept in touch. And then a couple
Nice.
months ago, he hit us up and he was like, "Yo, I'm thinking about running it back, Volume 2." And I was like,
Oh, wow.
"You already know, dude. Like, you already know." So he
That's
was
dope.
like, "Awesome. Let's do it." And here we are right now.
Now you're back in Santa Ana.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Crazy, huh?
Literally a year later, because it was February 12th or 10th last year or something
yeah,
like that.
you're right.
Yeah. So literally
Oh,
1
yeah.
year later, we're right back in the same spot again.
Oh my goodness.
But now, sitting across the table from you.
Yeah.
I'm
Sweet.
sitting at the same table with you guys. Each one's a trip to me, man. I keep saying it. Each one's a trip to me. It's weird. It's weird that it's me. It's so weird. It's like, wow, I would never imagine I'll be a host. Never. It's crazy. But so last year, were you guys playing? Were you playing stages?
Yes. With the two boom boom, it was stages.
Oh, yeah,
Santa
okay,
Ana.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's funny because we already confirmed this, and then I looked again at your dates like last week, just kind of poking in, And they're playing stages in like a month from here. Now, I would have saved you so much trouble if we did this then. It's just literally down the street.
That's no big deal. We're here now.
Yeah,
So
better. Well, now we can promote the show.
Yes.
Okay, so
Right.
yeah.
Okay, so when's the show?
It is Saturday. This Saturday.
No. You guys are playing stages, right?
No, that was last year.
Oh, yeah, that was last year.
Did I see an old flyer?
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't listen to me, dude.
that's the new flyer. Yeah.
What was I looking at?
I don't know.
Yeah, playing the
Let's see that
Campan this.
internet history.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going there this weekend to see you guys. So I saw an old flyer. I'm an idiot. Gosh. What was I looking at? Now
It might be down there below all
now
that
it's gonna
stuff.
bug me. Okay, wait. Was it one of those?
It might have been the video, like one of the retro videos.
Oh yeah, the video.
We gotta make sure people don't know. Hey, they're playing stages. So is it a video or something?
It was there's definitely a flyer on here. I don't. Maybe we deleted it.
I saw something.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that
Top
it?
left. Yeah, Breaking Blast Volume 1.
That was it.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the one.
Oh yeah, I was like, they're playing here
Yeah, just
February
about.
10th. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I feel like a hypocrite. I tell people, you guys should read things, and then I do the same thing sometimes. So that's just that's karma, All right, so
He can't read.
Yeah, don't feel bad.
I don't want to.
that's
It's a personal choice.
It's a personal
Yeah.
choice. I think I made the right one.
hey, things might change. You might get older. You might be like, I might feel like reading something. Maybe.
That's true. But I mean, all right. So I'm a big Harry Potter fan, right?
Got it.
They got illustrative books now, baby.
Do they?
Pictures all day.
Oh yeah, picture books.
Yes.
That's all it is. It's a book of pictures.
That's all you need. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right?
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Those things are sick.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, but I thought. So I don't know anything about Harry Potter, but I thought they were all books, and then they made a movie out of it.
For sure.
Okay, so you got into.
He was a
movies.
movie fan, right?
What is it?
Fraud.
It's the
Phony.
the
Yeah.
ebooks, right? You can listen to them.
Okay, all right. He likes the audiobooks.
I love the audiobooks.
Wait, so you never actually read one of the books?
Of course, I read the books. I'm
Okay.
giving you a hard time.
So
I can read. I promise.
okay, so you read.
I do read.
Are you guys fucking
all right,
with me?
read something
Oh
right
no,
now.
because we always get
That's
so
my
frustrated
excuse to get out of anything.
Yeah, so if he reads a flyer wrong or a date wrong, or it's like, yo, we have a show on this date, and he's like, wait a minute, I have a tattoo appointment because he's a tattoo artist. He'll be like, no, I'm like, dude, you didn't look at the group chat. Like, it literally states in bold, May 23rd, we're gonna be in Ohio. And he was like, oh, I can't read, bud. Literally,
It gets
this
me
is-
right out of trouble.
and it does.
That's called lying.
Yeah,
I know lying because when there's one particular band member that does that, I'm like, you're lying, and I don't like it.
I don't like it.
But that's love because we stay here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And not only that, Harry Potter, those are hard reads.
They are.
Those are not small books.
No, they're big.
And you can't read a fucking show date? Yeah.
But it's like some things you really want to read, And then
So you don't want to read about your band?
of course I do.
Okay.
But I'm
No, he doesn't. He's lying.
You don't care about the dates.
You guys are making me look terrible, okay?
You look terrible.
Look at you.
Oh man.
all we do is just bust each other's balls so hard. We were like such good tight friends that it's just if you don't hit it where it hurts, then
It doesn't matter.
yeah, we don't
know?
like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
If
like-
we
True.
don't.
That's good.
And
Yeah.
and ball busting sometimes too, where we're writing riffs. You know what I mean? Like
That riff
when we
sucks.
came up with the silent practice, that ending riff. Like you had a whole different
We were
riff,
fucking
and I was like,
screaming at each other.
"No, dude!" I'm like, "Play it like this," and you were like, "Play it like this," and I'm like, "No, play it like this." And he just we both have thick heads, so we're just going
course.
back and forth,
Of course.
like how to play it. And then he just stopped and he's like, "Oh, you want me to play it like this?" And then played the riff, and I was like, "No, but that's it. Like that's the riff."
And it was like,
And
"Hey,
then we were
where's
like-
your phone?"
Okay,
Hit
yeah, that's the
record.
riff then. And Yeah, it
Worked out good.
Anger helps.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Which is nice that
Sometimes.
we're that good of friends because I think like we will be at each other's throats, but it's like for 5-minute intervals.
Oh, we
And then after that, we're
Yeah,
good.
that's true.
yeah, we have screamed at each other recently, because we were in the studio for the past month, cutting new singles, and something got on both of our nerves, and it was like,
You wanted the vocals placed one way. I wanted it placed in another way. You weren't listening to what I was saying. But then we mixed what we both wanted together.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was like
on the breakdown part.
Oh yeah. Okay, this works. This works out great.
But to get there,
Sure.
we went up here for it. You know what I mean?
Sometimes
Like,
gotta do that. Yep.
It was a couple hours of just
Couple hours?
Yeah, yelling back and forth in text messages.
oh yeah.
Oh, the texting.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my god, I
And then-
can't do that.
And then it'd take a break and call, and then start texting back and forth again. And
Yeah, we're like triple three-way calling, yelling at each other, like, listen to this. No, Stauffer, listen to, wait, you gotta shut up. Like, I'm just like, ah! Like, banned. Woo!
It's all for a good reason though. You know what I mean? Like it's just we want it to sound the best. You know what I mean? Like especially like when you go into a studio, like our producer, like Chris Kelly will tell us all the
Shout
time.
out Chris Kelly.
He's like, dude, you guys gotta stop nitpicking shit. Like you're like, when leave it alone. Like now you're looking for tiny stuff. You know what I mean? So we just want to get the best thing that we possibly can, because it sucks if you'd have to, a month later, like we'll re-listen to stuff from way back when, and we're like, oh, if we would have just did this here, it would have been so much better.
Yeah.
So you try to get it right.
It's never done.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Sometimes I still look back and I wish I changed that. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's a hard balance. When is it appreciating and concentrating on the small details, and when is it nitpicking?
Right.
That's a hard distinction. I don't even know that. It's like kind of each scenario, it's its own thing. It needs to be treated as such. It's tough.
I think we ran into that because I was listening to one of the songs, and I found myself actually, like, I didn't like the way a drum roll sounded. And I was like, this is so corny, and I'm just like, wait a second. Like, I can't think about that right now. Like, the song as a whole is way better, and I'm just sitting there nitpicking on this, like, 3-second spot,
Yeah.
of 4 minutes of whatever. And yeah, it was like driving me nuts, but I just had to drop it because, yeah, you got to see the forest for the trees sometimes.
Yeah. And you ever had a part where like you didn't like it at first, but now after a few days, maybe even like a month, you're, oh wait, I love that part. Now it's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, actually.
I think about that a lot too. I'm like, okay, I feel this way now, but okay, let's see where it goes, and then eventually you might love it. You never. Sometimes our brains are stupid.
Yeah. Well, that's how some of these songs started. They were just riffs that were made, months ago. And then we just kind of like,
Put them together.
Yeah. We recorded it and then just like dropped it off and then, went back to practice. And then all of a sudden it turns into, one of those.
A banger.
Yeah. Which one?
Honestly, Asylum Practice was tough because of the ending riff, the devastating ending riff, because it was just so frustrating to find that last riff. It was missing something, and we found it, and
That is I say it all the time, that is a Marlboro cigarette, Budweiser beer, and just fucking ripped. You know what I mean? Like, it has that freight train feel to it. I love that part.
So do you guys or do you guys formed in 2020? But you guys mentioned that it goes further. Is that true?
yeah, super far back. Town Cap.
Well, I mean, I think we were all in like bands as, growing up and stuff like that. And, but we were in a band for a while, like after high school.
Like
And-
06, 07.
Probably, yeah, like
Wait.
07 for like a couple years or whatever. And then that fell off because, we got, I think we like just turned 21. So it was like cars, beers, you know what I mean?
Jobs,
like having
careers,
fun,
yeah.
like stuff like that. So that kind of like fell off. But then COVID happened, and we were just bored out of our mind.
In 2020,
And I didn't touch my set. Probably, I think it was like 9 years. It was just sitting.
His drum set sat at my Ulma's house. Shout out Ulma, my grandmom's house in the basement for literally like 9 years. It was like covered in like McDonald's ketchup packets from like fancy ketchup from like way back, like old designed from like 2011 or something, I think it was.
I would use them.
Well, I basically did. I lifted up his tom to take it off, and I put it down onto his kick. It was all like stacked, whatever. And all of a sudden it was like, and I was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? And it was all over my face. And
It was
I looked.
disgusting. We were gagging. It was like,
It was that fancy ketchup,
it was
that
like
one right
barbecue
there.
sauce color. Like it was like rotten.
And
And
it tasted good.
I look up and I'm like, what the fuck is on my face?
So you guys have known each other for a long time.
Yeah, we actually I knew friends that he knew, and I got introduced to him. A funny story at a place in Philly called the First Unitarian Church, and we seen Puss and Job for a Cowboy there, and the friends that we both know introduced me to him. And like he turned around and they were like, "Hey, this is my friend John. Hey, John, this is
Plays
John."
drums, blah,
and
blah, blah.
he was just like, "I don't give a fuck." And
I
I turned around. And I was like,
The first time we ever fucking said anything to each other. Tap, tap, tap. Hey, this is my friend. He plays drums. His name's John. Blah, 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 blah. And I looked and I was like, I don't give a fuck. And I just turned back around to my group of friends.
Why'd you say that?
I was an asshole. A walking asshole. Like, the fuck.
I like wrestling. Fuck you.
Which,
Hell yeah.
and it's so funny because his, like, one of his old friends.
ECW.
One of his old friends actually tried out bass in the band that he ended up joining into. And he came to like our first show or our second show, and his friend brought Keply, and he comes walking up, and I was like, I know this guy. Like, oh, you're friends with this guy? Like, oh, dude, I'm sorry about the other time. You know what I mean? Like, you're cool. And then you ended up like not missing.
I never missed a show.
Yeah,
never missed a show. And then you were having practice. I don't even think your drummer was there yet. And I was like, yo, you mind if I know this song, but I made like a couple changes to it. Like,
Oh my goodness.
can I just like hop on and jam with you guys?
I
Like,
was
it's
like,
been
yeah,
a
go
while.
ahead, hop on, dude, hop on.
And I was like, I'm gonna let this fucker eat his words. Like,
He hopped on it.
yeah, you're gonna know who I am now.
Murdered it, dude. We played it and instantly, what the fuck was that? Oh my god, you're the drummer. Call our boy. And it sucked because, and it's so funny because like Worm, shout out Worm, he's still like super close with us too. Like,
Worm's the man.
yeah, Worm's the man.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, dude, Keply's a monster. Like, because he played in other bands too. And he always had his feet. There's something different about Keply with this groove because he grew up super big into like the new metal, like Joey Jordison. That's Joey's the reason why.
Yeah, I quit playing bass to play drums. When I seen
Yeah.
that Disaster Pieces, I was like, I have to get a drum set. Like, that's it.
And
But
you were in 7th grade, right?
I was in, I think I was in 7th grade, when I got my first kit.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was like into, like Shadows Fall and Lamb of God. That's why, like, I think Lamb of God has a lot of influence on me when I do like a lot of bell work on some parts, because like I just fucking love that on some of the old Lamb of God songs. But like all that type of Unearth, like I was huge into so much shit. You know what I mean? Korn and Slipknot and even like bands like Throwdown, Zao, like all over the place, like everything I could listen to. And then my stepdad, he would listen to like the earlier stuff from Incubus, like Fungus Among Us and stuff. So I would get that from him. And my real dad, I would get Ozzy and Megadeth and all that stuff.
Whoa.
My mom was more hair metal and all that power ballad shit, but
Big hair.
yeah. But yeah, I just took everything I can. You know what I mean?
Mushed
The
it.
first drum set was half of it came in red and half of it didn't even come in at all. So it was like a half drum set and just learning on boxes pretty much for a while until they actually sent me the right shit. But yeah,
That's like playing drums on boxes. That's tight.
yeah, boxes, work boots, and ankle weights, and just right to double bass, like, which was kind of a mistake. I wish I didn't go right to double bass.
Why?
Because I feel like I was so focused, especially with like the genre of music, and like Black Dahlia Murder was like super huge for me.
Yeah.
So like I was just like, the fuck I need a single pedal for? Why do I need to learn like grooves and nice like hi-hat
Oh,
work?
yeah.
Like I just need to learn how to blast and just
You didn't learn the foundation.
Yeah, like
the
I
basics.
like
Yeah, yeah.
There's Keply in his basement.
Dude, that's what we did back in the day. We had our drummer had like these like plastic flower pots, and we were drumming on it.
That's awesome.
And one of them we put a chain on it, so it sounded like more like a snare. We put like a little chain on like a flower pot. It was sick, dude. That shit was poppy.
Yeah, that's what we used to do before triggers. We would take the
light switch.
like the electrical boxes. You would take the metal.
Here's
like,
a secret for anyone who can't afford
Yeah,
triggers
yeah,
or
yeah.
anything.
You take the like the metal like the cover off of it, and I would just duct tape it to the drum head, and then just turn my beaters around backwards, and it would sound
What was it? It was a electrical what?
like an electrical outlet box, like a metal one.
Oh, okay.
And they have like the metal covers, and I would duct tape the metal cover to the drum head
my
and
goodness.
turn my beaters around backwards.
So it's plastic hitting metal.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
metal's
So
thick.
you would have a nice click, but you would go through a lot of beaters, and you'd go through a lot of drum heads because
Yeah,
it
true.
would break, snap drum heads and shit. But yeah, that's what you do when you're poor, I guess. Try to get a good sound.
It sounded good too.
Yeah.
We I mean, this is pre-Suey. This is of bands that the drummers would tape quarters.
Yes, that was a big thing too.
Duct tape quarters to
Yep.
it, and get that clicky sound. I mean, when you look back, it's like, what did it really sound like? Because you don't have any like perspective, but it sounded pretty good.
We loved it. I was like, we're not going anywhere. We're not going to play anything without this. You know, it would fall off, it would break, and we would have to rush to Guitar Center, get a new head, come back, duct tape it all on.
So we're like a real band. Dude. We're like taping metal to kick drum.
His beaters are literally cracked, like, because he turns them around, it's this plastic hitting metal. They're just fucked up.
It's sick. It's sick. Yeah, so it's cool that you guys known each other for so long. I gotta say, I've been just constantly seeing your band name, just a logo. I just keep seeing it.
Awesome.
That's
Keep
fucking
seeing it.
sick.
That's awesome.
I see this obnoxious fucking bright yellow thing. It's which is good. You want people to keep seeing. I keep seeing that fucking logo. It's awesome.
Can you read
Congrats.
it? Because I know you. I mean, we all can read death metal fonts and all the all that stuff. But like we
To be
try.
honest, I never tried to read it.
You know, an interesting fact. I don't know if we ever said this on a podcast that I think like you would really appreciate it. When we first got the logo done, the last D was actually like the first D, and I was like I got like OCD. I was like, it's not symmetrical. It doesn't look good.
It looked weird.
I was like, why don't we kind of like, because he's a huge Korn fan. And I know you are. I was like, why don't we like kind of like Korn homage it and just flip the D around?
flip the
works.
D around
to like
It
make
works.
it more.
And it did that.
And it was.
and it's
it worked
perfect. We were like, why? Look at
It
that.
works, dude. I could now that I'm looking at it, I could read it. It's dope. Dang, you flipped the D. That's it.
Flip the D like the
Wow,
R.
yeah, it's like a.
Sometimes you gotta flip a little D, you know.
Whoa.
Sometimes you gotta flip it. Sometimes you gotta sling it.
I'm talking
That's like that
flipping.
guy earlier today, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What I was talking about when we first walked in. So when we first got here, we were like, all right, me and Blake were like, all right, we're going to go to the dispensary. These guys ain't doing anything. They're just going to roll with us anyway. So we walked. We walked 2 miles in here.
2?
Yeah, 2 miles in Santa Ana.
I saw
that.
some shit I didn't think I'd
So-
ever see in my life.
I wouldn't do that.
We're walking down. I wish I knew places. I could tell you, and you'd be like, "Oh, I know that area." It's railroad tracks. Either way, we're going into this little town or whatnot. See this guy laying there, like on this curb, and we're just walking, la 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 la, and he's laying there on the curb, like sideways, back towards us, facing like if it was like
bush,
the wall.
A
Yeah,
nice
bush.
bush.
Yeah, he's facing a bush. And as we're walking up closer, you can kind of see him shaking. And he's like, all right, yeah, whatever.
Oh, here we go.
100%. As we were walking by, you just like looked over,
And he's going
Angle,
to town,
trajectory,
boy.
everything was
Every-
perfectly lined
and
up.
he's just going to town.
yeah, he was just
He was
cranking.
going hard.
We were like,
dude.
all right. That as we walked by, and we we're like, all right. Turned around to each other, and we were like, did we just see that? Like, is that real? Was that real?
You saw someone jacking off.
100%
In the dirt, right to the bush, though.
into
I
the
mean,
bush, special bush.
At least he turned around, you know.
They didn't show everybody. That's good.
Yeah.
All for some weed.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys get anything?
Yeah. We got some flour and some pens.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're here for a couple days. So and the prices here are beautiful.
Way cheaper than Jersey.
Yeah, you go.
Really?
Oh my god.
By a lot,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
By a lot, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I would think
Yeah,
it would be
I'm thinking-
like the opposite.
No, the very
No, it's
opposite.
probably like half the price.
Half the price. Why is it so expensive out there?
I have no idea. I guess taxes.
And it hasn't been legal for as long. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that
You
too.
know.
That was California. I mean, you kind of expect everything to be like more expensive. You know,
That's true,
It's like
but the bud is like great
and
priced
it's-
out here, man, and it's a wonderful time.
It is, yeah. From what I always hear, you know, California has the some of the best weed. You know, so yeah. Again, even that, like, you would expect it to be like more expensive. So
No, it's. I mean, I feel like what we got today, we'd have to spend like probably double, if
Oh
not
my,
triple.
at least
what-
$300-400 in Jersey if we got what we got. And
Easily.
here we spent like
$100.
$100, and it's
Chilling.
like I don't even think we can get rid of this. You know what I mean? We just have to just smoke.
Yeah, which is good,
Yeah,
well, you guys have 3 days.
right?
we'll be able to sleep good.
Yeah, dude.
When do you guys leave?
Sunday
Afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Is so the band name is after a tragedy that happened at a Pearl Jam concert?
Yeah. Long story short, the long story, we were in Uma's garage in 2020 thinking of a band name. We realized we want to do this. Once we jammed again, we were like, oh, this is fun. Like, this is, I forgot, like, live, not even live music. I just forgot what it was like to jam with Keply and just my buddy and just
That's
make
cool,
music.
man.
So
That's cool.
when we were deciding on the name, I don't even know really how to explain it. I think we were just like going in between or shooting ideas, and I'm doom scrolling on Facebook, whatever. And I saw a news article that was just like, oh, it's been 20 years or whatever it was since this accident at a Pearl Jam show. And the way it was written out, it wasn't N-I-N-E, it was written out 9 dead. But the way it read, it was like 9 dead, blah, 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 blah. But 9 dead really stayed in my head.
That's it.
I brought it up to him. He was like,
Is there a,
sure?
Is
Like,
there a
yeah.
video of this somewhere?
I don't think so. But yeah, you see how it's written out? Like that's like
I know, yeah, it's just-
that's literally
yeah.
like what I read. And then it
This kind of sticks. One
Yeah.
of those things.
Yeah, it took a while to like it. Like at first, I was like, nah, I don't really know.
Yeah, I wonder what happened. Clip?
the barricades broke or something.
Do you have any volume? Can you get louder? Is it there? Oh, it's
it's-
Danish. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Danish.
it's overseas when it happened, I think. But yeah, the barricades
Yeah,
broke
what
or something happened, and they got crushed or something. Like the whole
What?
fans fell forward or something.
That sucks. 9 people.
Yeah, and I don't think like when we came up with the name too, like we didn't want like a super technical like medical term. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like all
like-
that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
We just wanted something that would just roll off the tongue, nice, short, sweet, and that's it.
Like right to the point. If you were gonna be asked, like, oh, what's that band shirt? Or like, I'm in a band. Oh, what's your band name? 9 Dead. Instantly, you already know it's gonna be heavy. Like,
Genius.
no one who's jamming, like, I don't even know, like softer tunes
Yeah.
is gonna be naming. their
Also,
stuff
another
9
thing that
Dead.
we found out is like bigger show flyers. A lot of the times, the promoters will put bands by alphabetical order,
That's true.
and
Oh, yeah.
our name got number one, and we were like, oh shit.
Yeah, that
on
is
the-
nice.
Think
on
of
the
that.
Gathering of the Juggalos.
Gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah.
So is that really your first show?
Technically,
Our first real show, yes. Our first show was in Uma's garage. My grandmom's garage in front of like 80 of our buddies. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like, come over. Because I used to host shows in my garage, like, way back in the day. And I was just like, yeah, I'm doing it again. I know we're all old, like, old as dirt, but I'm bringing it back. Like, come see my band. And 80 people came, and it was like, we all knew everybody. It wasn't like random fans, number
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
It was just like friends. And then the first one was 2021 at the Gathering.
yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
that was an experience.
Yeah.
dude.
How did that happen? How do you get like your first official show at that show? How does that happen?
Honestly, the wrestling aspect of the people that I'm associated with, OGKG, shout out to OGKG. He's like a developer, or was a developer for Rockstar Games. He develops like backyard wrestling, and he's a commentator. And he was with ICP guys since like the 90s, like as like a roadie type of guy, like an in-house guy, like first name basis. And he loves me to death, loves us to death. So he was like, yo, if you guys want, I'll push this. Like, you guys want to go? And I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead, buddy. Like, I'm sure we're going to
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, we have 2 songs or 3 songs at that point.
We're working on our third, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
we were literally working on our 3rd song, and we had an intro. And then we got an email from the Gathering promoter, and was like, hey, we would love to have you guys aboard. How's main stage? And we were like, What? Main stage? Like, yeah, you kick it off. Steve-O announced us. So, like, meeting Steve-O. Yeah.
Wait, is this it? Oh, yeah? Wow.
That's the second one. That's 2023.
Oh, you went back then. You
Yeah.
killed it. That's awesome.
And they're awesome. All the fans there are fucking awesome. They supported, they bought merch. They came up, they were like, we saw you guys the first time you guys played here. You guys were hella dope. Can you sign my skateboard? Like, we were, like, signing stuff. And,
That's rad.
yeah, it was fun.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was especially like the first time we went. Like, we pulled in like through the gas station, and then once you get out of the gas station, it's kind of like a cattle ranch, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember like we pulled in and everything was fine. You know, we seen all the cars and we figured out where we had to go and everything. So we pull out. We had to go around the back, and it's very hilly. So, like, we pulled around the back, and then you just seen, like, the sea of cars and people, and I was like...
Instant throw up.
Roll down the window, dude.
Instantly
I'm gonna vomit.
puked. Instantly.
Just barfed everywhere. Like, and our buddy Dan, he's played a lot of big shows, too.
He was
and
a drummer for Visceral Disgorge. He was the drummer on Ingesting Putridity.
And is it true that also that you throw up before every show?
Every show.
Why?
It's just nerves, I think. It's just, and if I don't vomit, I'm like, it's like, I guess him with his shirt, I'm like, something's not gonna go right.
What?
Like, I just get so worked up, and I'm just like, you know what? It's time to stretch. It's time to listen to the set list, and it's time to vomit. Like, that's what it is. It's time to get shit on.
That's a way to get ready. Start puking.
But, like, I told Dan, I was like, we were, like, it was minutes before, like, we were going on. And, like, we're behind the curtain. And I was like, Dan, dude, you got, like, any word of advice for me right now? Because I'm, like, freaking out. And, like, he looked at me dead in the face, and he was like, dude, I've never played a show this big. And I was like...
Which is, like, the worst thing
I just knew, like, I'm fucking alone in this. Like, uh-oh. All right, well, let's go out there and do it. And, you know, went out there and pulled it off.
And that was also the first show after the Pandy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we were the literal first band to kick off the Gathering post-pandemic on the main stage.
Sick. People were just waiting, dude.
It was awesome.
Just waiting for some frequency just to hit their soul, man. That's dope.
They always chant stuff like it's kind of like wrestling. You fucked up, or they're
oh sure.
So when in between songs, they were yelling, bah, 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 bah. And I kind of couldn't hear, and I was like really trying to pay attention, and they were screaming family, like family, and I was like, all right, because I mean,
if you're fake there, like when we had the second year we had Don from Waking the Cadaver, and he did his feature on 115 out there, and he was like, dude, listen, he's like, I played in front of a bunch of crowds before, and he's like, this like group of people, he's like, if you're fake or something like that, he's like, they're gonna find you out instantly. He's like, so, you know what I mean? Like, if they don't like you, they're not gonna fucking like you. Yep. So, the fact that they like you, that's pretty damn good.
Wow, yeah. I always wonder why that fan base gets a bad rap. They're like some of the most like welcoming.
They're
people.
so nice.
Everybody was so nice.
It's fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Dude,
what an experience.
That is dope. Congratulations.
Thank you. And it's cool like to see out, you know, and you see a sea of people, and you see up on the hill, and it's just like
First, second show.
Yeah, I'm here with my boy. You know what I mean? Like it's a little hits the
This
heart a
was
little
supposed
bit.
to be an internet band.
Yes, that was the
Like,
main
with
part of.
no faces shown, 2 members, maybe 3 members, put out some stuff online, and that's it. Nothing live. And then we did that garage show, and people loved it. And then we were like, let's just see if we get the gathering. I highly doubt it. And then they were like,
Got
you
the
got it.
Gathering.
We're like, shit, we need more songs. Like, this
Wow.
is happening, I guess.
It's insane.
Well, sometimes, things just happen. It's probably a vibe, you know? When we were there, and I saw someone throw a firecracker at, it was Cannibal, during Cannibal set, at fucking, it exploded right by Pat O'Brien's fucking head. It was dope.
It was dope.
But you like can't react to it. So
You cannot react
so just
to
like
it.
seeing it be pro is like, and it's like your brain. I'm like, yeah, that's sick.
It's the number one rule is just have fun. You're there to have fun.
Yeah. And they'll test you, too. Like, they throw bottles up on there. Like, you just
And
got to...
you throw it back.
That's it.
Just play your shit, you know what I mean? And get down.
Let me
Because,
throw
like,
shit at you.
they'll try to get
It's
you
all
fired
good.
up.
It's all good. So at that so when you realized that it wasn't like an internet band, we guys already in the band at that point.
I wasn't.
I wasn't either.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys are new.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sort of,
Yeah,
kind of.
this is fucking me up. That was the newer one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got him. Blake joined in 2020, end of 2021, early 2022.
Yeah.
By being the most annoying person in the world. This dude.
Yeah.
Because we put out a post like, hey man, everyone, we're looking for a vocalist. If you know anybody, shout out. He somehow, some way found our personal emails, found the email for the band, found us personally on Instagram and Facebook, and sent the literal same thing to every single one of us, every single way.
Yeah.
And he fought so hard to get in, and then he
Got
came-
her.
Yeah, he came in.
He did all that, and he still don't know how to read.
Yeah,
I don't
seriously.
need to. I got the part.
And then Cuz joined in May of right before my wedding in 2022. He saw us play at Uma's Garage. We were still playing at Uma's Garage 2022, and I'd play there tomorrow if we could. And he was like, "Yo, this is dope." Like,
Yeah, pretty much. Like, just came, saw it, liked it, because honestly, like, I never really listened to, like, heavy music growing up at all. So I was
Really?
more into, like, like funky and, like, blues and that kind of stuff growing up. Like, I, like, grew up on, like, Led Zeppelin and King Crimson and that kind of, and Luther Vandross and, like, whatever else, Nat King Cole, like stuff my parents would listen to. So it wasn't until way after high school that I actually got into like anything like sort of like metal. Like I would listen to Between the Buried and Me, and then I started getting into I guess like Animals as Leaders and stuff, but not really like crushing heavy.
Yeah.
And then I heard this, I was like, oh, that sounds fun. I think I can do that. And Keply asked me if I wanted to join in. I came over one day and jammed, and the rest is history.
That's it.
But yeah, man.
And it's just weird because usually people will be listening to metal for a while, but you didn't have that
No.
that background. It's cool.
No. Yeah.
It brings something fresh.
Yeah, like that's kind of how it felt, because I always grew up playing just, what I knew and doing cover bands and stuff, and so everything was like top 40 and pop, and this was just totally different, so it's fun.
Dang, top 40 and pop to a fucking straight up fucking
Exactly.
blasting, dude. Chugs and slamming.
You got it.
Hey, cool.
gutturals.
You got to
Cool,
do it,
man. No, that's sick, dude. Hey, Blake, how did you find it? You guys were hard to find. I couldn't find you guys.
Really?
Yeah,
Good.
I was looking deep.
Oh, I'm sorry, bud. I tried too, man. So I kind of like, I've always played in bands and stuff. I toured a lot when I was younger, and just didn't really get anywhere with it. I did, but it wasn't like what I wanted, you know? And then I was at a Subaru dealership getting my car worked on, and this dude was like, I had my old band CD in the car, and he's like, yeah, I like that. And he was like, you should check out this band. I'm friends with them. And I was like, okay, bet. Like, and I checked them out, and it was these guys. And I was like, I like this a lot, you know? But it was just like missing something. I felt like it was just missing something, you know? But it was good. It was like really, really good. And then I saw that they needed a singer, and I was like, oh my God.
He said, "Oh my God."
I think it's that time. And so I annoyed them really bad. And then their old bass player hated me.
Really?
Yeah, he did not like him at all.
No,
he told us not to actually have you as a vocalist.
Yeah, he's probably not doing well, which is good. But it's okay. It's okay.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, we're doing good, and that's what's up, you know.
We're having
But
fun.
they took me in, and at first I did a practice with them, and I knew like 2 or 3 songs, or was it just And I came in and I was like, all right, word, like this is what I can do. And they're like, oh, okay, you know, that's cool. Like we'll call you back, and I'm just like, okay, like bet, no problem. And then they call me back, and then they try to hit me with a, we'll call you back again. And I was like, look, no, let me know right now.
Me and Keply brought him back
Or
for
I'm
a
not
secret
doing it.
practice,
Yeah.
so we could actually really hear him and not hear third person's input on it, because we heard something coming out of him that we knew that that's the sound. Like we needed the highs, we needed the gutturals, we needed the lows, we needed someone fun. He's a goofball, and it's like he fits right in the mold.
Oh,
like
yeah, we have fun.
Yeah. What was his beef with you?
Oh,
Just
I
didn't
think
like
it's
you.
because he's shorter and not as handsome.
yeah,
That'll do
just
it.
not as handsome.
Yeah, he was just mean, you know. And you can't win them all, but when you can't win them all, you should be at least nice, right?
But cool. Well, at least he got in. It's dope.
Yeah, dude, I'm so happy about it. Worked out well, you know. Brought us here.
Make some good tunes.
That's true.
After 3 tryouts, huh?
Yeah, you know, 3rd time's a try.
Hey, sometimes you do gotta bug people.
Yeah, man, I
Well,
wanted it bad.
Were you bugging them, or were you being persistent?
Persistent as can be.
Annoying.
Annoying.
No, he was being persistent. It's
As can be.
yeah.
I was like, look, singer in a band, I'd love to jam with you guys sometime. And that was before I saw that they were looking for a singer. And then I was like, all right, I might have an in. And I think it was you. One of you guys answered me. I can't remember who it was. It was one of you guys.
It probably might have been him.
Yeah, but somebody let me come over and jam. I'm glad they did. Worked out well.
It's a tough line, man. Being persistent and you're not bugging them,
Yeah, I know.
but you're there. It's a tough.
Yeah.
It's I always go about every 5 days. I have a little rule.
That's a good idea.
I'll hit up someone every 5 days. I found like it's not too soon, it's not too late. It's keep. That's how I would text chicks. Every
Isn't
5 days.
Isn't that like you're not supposed to call them when they give you their number? You're supposed to wait.
No, that's
That
just,
doesn't
no,
sound
that's
right.
not. No, you got to call him the day of. That's when they know. Oh, he's serious. Text
True.
The girl I'm with now. We've been dating for 5 years. Look, I got her number. Text her the moment I went out the door. Hey, this is
Bam.
This is Garza. Save this shit.
It's awesome. 5 years
Yeah.
later.
5 years later. Yeah.
Sick.
It was really cool how you asked your chick to marry you. Well, so you were like in front of a tree and you're like, hey, let's take a photo, but
Yup.
actually you had a video going.
Yeah,
Clever. It's cool.
So we're huge campers, like huge campers. We don't care if it's 7 degrees. She's got bronchitis twice, or pneumonia once, and bronchitis the second time.
Oh
We'll
my
camp if
gosh.
it's 2 degrees. We'll camp if it's 90 degrees. We love camping. So I wanted to do something special with her. I wanted to propose to her underneath a redwood. So that's what I did. We went out to San Fran. I went to Murr Woods.
That's where I thought it was.
Yeah, Murr Woods.
Okay, cool.
And just like that, yeah, let's take a photo of this sick tree behind us. And it's so funny because, like, in the video, she was so shocked because, you're getting proposed to.
Yeah.
She never took her hand off her hip. So the whole time, as like I'm on the ground, like, I love you so much, blah, 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 blah. she's looking at me, but in the video, her hand's just on her hip the whole time, and she didn't even realize it until we watched the video back. She's like, "What am I doing with my hand? Why is it?" It's like,
dang, got it on the video, man. It's cool. It's clever.
yeah.
Hey, let's take a picture. Wait, how did you ask her? Hey, let's just take a picture.
That was it. I was like, all right, this is sick. We can take a nice photo here. There's in Mer Woods, it's active. It's people walk around and stuff. So I'm surprised she didn't. It was almost spoiled because she was grabbing her keys or something out of my backpack, my JanSport, and I had the ring box in there. And as she like opened up the back pocket, and me being me, I'm like, yeah, go ahead, your keys, put your keys. That's what it was. Put the keys in the backpack will be good.
Oh, you were almost an idiot.
I was like, ah! I turned around real fast, and she was like, what? And I was like, give me the keys. And then she was like, what? What happened? And I'm like, it's okay, it's all right, I'll do it. Almost ruined it.
You almost ruined everything. Wow.
He just proposed 2 months ago.
Yeah. I proposed in Florida because my girlfriend's parents, they moved down to Florida with her nan. So I decided to do it in front of, her mom, her dad, her little brother, and her nan.
Nice.
'Cause I think that would, she'd appreciate that more. So yeah, I proposed that, and then we took the baby to Disney World for the whole week, which was fun, but I'll never go back again in Christmas time. It's a
that's
robbery.
a nice
Christmas, dude. He
And
spent
there's
Christmas.
so many people there. Christmas and New Year's, it was crazy.
I wouldn't even do that.
Yeah, it was nuts. Never again.
Oh no, and it's fucking just down the freeway here. Oh gosh. Well, that's love. You guys have I heard you guys talk about it too. Like you guys have like a lot of responsibility. You guys have kids, married. Some of you guys have houses, and yeah. How do you balance all that? Trying to get the band going.
It's hard.
I know. A lot of our probably a lot of our listeners are probably like, how? Well, I have this. How am I going to do this?
Right. Yeah.
So how do you?
Basically, I
do
think we try to dedicate at least one day a week where we all get together and practice or write or whatever. But you have to keep it consistent as a part of your routine. It was hard when we first had the babies because both of us were out of it for months because there's stuff you got to do at home and take care of the wives and everything. But yeah, we really just try to be as consistent as possible. And also, I've been in a lot of bands, I'm sure everybody has been in, when you get together at practice and all you do is you show up and drink and smoke and
we don't do that.
When we get to practice, it is
balls to
we
the wall.
walk in, plug in, and it's turn up and put your earplugs in because it's going to be uncomfortable.
Yep.
So that's just what we do, and if it's even for an hour or 2 hours, it's make sure we make the most of it.
If you want it, you got to make it work. You know what I mean? You got to figure out, birthday schedules or vacation schedules, and are you okay this week and not this week, and stuff like that. You just gotta make it work.
Gotta make it work.
That's it. It doesn't.
If you want it bad enough, you just gotta make it work.
You cannot stop. So, with that, having the drive to just don't stop. So we were able to have Jake fill in for Keply on the Filth run. We kind of knew that we were gonna eventually hit a point, especially with the Filth tour, that he wasn't gonna be able to finish the run, the dates out. So that January or February of last year, we had Jake come over, sat down, learned the set. He sat down right next to him and was like, no, hit the bell. Nope, hit the hi-hat. Nope, ride. So he just dialed Jake in like a monster. And same thing with the live bass guy. It's just, me and Blake have a little bit leeway with scheduling because we don't have kids. But he literally just bought a house.
Yeah.
And he's moving.
I move in when we go home.
Yep, literally when we fly home, he moves in.
Wow.
And then
Congratulations, man.
Thanks,
Cool.
man.
That's awesome.
and then realizing that it's okay. It was one of the hardest things to accept. Not accept, but it's always going to be us. No one else. It's always us. We're not going to do any shows without you.
We were stuck for a while in a mindset like if we all together can't play the show,
there is no
then
show.
there is no show. Instead of being like, no, like we can have friends that can fill in. We can play any show.
Anytime.
Any show. Anytime, anywhere. Whenever. Like the band has to keep going on.
Yep.
Like just because one member can't do something or whatever like that. So you got fill-ins for it. And you know, when you're playing shows with all these people and you know, you meet people that are, you know, able to do it and they're good people that you don't mind hanging out with. So
Yep.
Sick. Well, congrats.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Sick. Man, you just got a house, man. It's dope.
Yeah, well, me and the fiance, she's home right now, but she's like, I know she's like trying to figure out everything right now and like how to move in. And I did the electricity today, which is sick.
As we were walking down the San Antonio,
Yeah.
he was on the phone with like electrical companies switching over electric and
Watching the dude beat off in the bushes. I mean, it was great. All I wanted to do was talk about it, and I was on the on the phone with the electric company. I was like, I couldn't tell them, hey, did you see that guy just jerking off in the friggin'?
my goodness.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, right?
My
But
goodness, man.
To just
Yeah.
cancel your
Wow.
service.
it's good, man. It's really good.
That's cool, man. Keep it going.
Absolutely.
You guys have one record. It came out in 2012. Just straight up self-titled.
2022.
I'm sorry. Wow. My dates are all messed up. 2022. Awesome.
Yeah, the
I've
self-titled.
been looking up a lot of stuff like the end of the world, like Doomsday. So I don't know why that date is just ingrained in my fucking brain, dude.
2012.
Yeah, well, back then, like that was like
Yeah,
people
the Mayan calendar.
people were positive.
Remember
that
the
was gonna be
billboards?
the end of the world.
There was like billboards for it.
2012.
Yeah.
And now there's, which I just learned, this week. Well, I'm kind of in again. There's a Doomsday Clock. So thank my band for that.
You didn't know about the Doomsday Clock?
I learned about it last week.
It's like,
I didn't know
isn't it
about
like
it.
not
2
30
weeks ago.
seconds or something to Doomsday or now or something?
An hour and 30 seconds?
No, I thought it's 90 seconds from
Oh,
Doomsday.
you and the fucking Doomsday Clock, dude.
yeah,
yeah,
I
see?
just found out about this. So I always.
Yep. What's it at now? 1?
What if it ends during this podcast? That'd be sick.
That'd be sick. It's 80. It went down.
Oh, no.
It went down 1 second. Oh my God. All right. Anyone listening, it was 90 seconds for like a long time. It is now 89.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Bad. It's 89 seconds until we annihilate the human, like, everyone. Everyone's dead.
Oh, so wait.
89 seconds from when, though?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't even know what it
Like,
means. Yeah, it just
So
says,
you mean,
yeah.
like it would take like as soon as you press the button, like it would take 89 seconds, and that's just
That doesn't
everything's
make sense.
over.
No, it's just we're that close, that much more closer
It's
to
a-
ending everything.
I think it's a flawed system.
Yeah.
Flawed system. Well, I mean, I think they're all kind of flawed systems, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Typical.
Professional. Yeah. So you guys put out one full record. Is that the record with 115?
Yes.
Nice. That's a sick song.
Yeah, that's what really I think got us noticed was
Yeah.
because of that song, which Don wasn't even supposed to be on that song.
No, he wasn't. He was supposed
We-
to be on another song.
We wrote
Face.
another song for him to be on, and we were like, this song actually just doesn't do it justice to have him have a like a guest spot on it. He's gonna have to be on this one. So we went back to 115, and then I think we damn near like rewrote the whole thing. Like the first version of that song is so bad.
No, it's not. It's good.
so bad.
Oh, it's bad.
It's bad.
He said it was bad.
Yeah, he. It was funny because he didn't even like Don. We've been friends with Don like because Waking the Cadaver. We and Keply would go see him play, or even our old band would open up for Waking every once in a while, and just in passing, "What's up, Don?" Shake hands. That's
Yeah.
that. But I hit him up, just hit him in the DM, like
Nice.
I was like, "Yo, would you want to be down to sing on this?" And then I sent him like an iPhone version of it, like recorded in the basement, and he was like, "I can't hear anything." So I was like, "All right." He was like, "It's fine. I'm down." On the way to the studio, day of, we put it on like the CD or whatever, and he was hearing it. He was like, "Yeah, I like this one. I like this one." So we got to the studio. Blake handed him the lyrics, and he literally went. We didn't tell him to do anything. He just did his own thing, and it turned in like a couple takes, and then like a couple layers. But
Sure.
it was done. It was done in like 15, 20 minutes, and We got 115 out of it. And then
That fucking music video, dude. I had to be in every single shot. I had to play that song like 90 times. I couldn't feel my arm. That was a brutal.
It was hot.
We're in like this big storage unit type of thing where people like can park their cars in it and stuff. I found it on Marketplace to rent, and was so crazy. Apparently, the guy liked us. His name's Ed Snow or Ed Frost or something. I think it's Ed Snow. I know his name's Ed. So we went to pay him because we cleaned up, we swept, we did everything. It was like no one was even there. If anything,
cool.
it was cleaner. And then as we're leaving to pay him, he was like, "You guys got a shirt? I'll take a shirt." That was cool. That was fun, guys. He didn't charge us.
Wow.
And then
lucky, fuck yeah, dude.
Yep. And then to this day, it's like whenever we shoot videos, like it's such a big spot, we're able to go in different spots, inset spots where we filmed Eddie's single with us. Like,
oh, cool. Yeah.
It's the same building, but just different parts of the building, and then
silent practice too.
And a silent practice, yeah.
Well, it's great. Yeah. So I take it you guys still write in the same room. It sounds like.
Yeah, in the dungeon in the basement.
How far do you guys live from each other currently?
I'm the furthest out, so I'm like an hour from them. I'm in.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's not bad. Atlantic City, New Jersey, and then they're closer to like Philly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 24 minutes, 25 minutes for me.
I'm probably like 10, 15 minutes from your house.
Yeah. And we all.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I had the
We're, like, down
basement,
the
so
street.
we all. My poor wife hangs out upstairs, watches her murder mysteries while we're making murder music downstairs.
Slamming riffs, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a vibe. How far are you guys from what is it? Thomas Murphy's Pub? How far are you guys from
We
that?
played there.
Yeah, that's literally our hometown. So
Yeah.
these two guys are based out of Gloucester City.
That's
they went
where
to
I
high
grew
school.
up.
Yeah, they grew up
That was
there.
probably 5 blocks from there.
That show was brutal. You went downstairs, and as like the other bands were playing and we were playing, the fucking lights were buckling and swinging on the
ceiling.
ceiling.
Yeah,
the ceiling was casing like this.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
That's the back of my head.
Hey, it is.
Oh, it is.
That is the back of your head. That's so funny.
Well, it looks like a nice spot. As far as like the
Yeah.
bar, it looks really freaking sick. I don't know why I saw it, and I saw it was in like your hometown. I was like, oh, maybe that's just where they go and drink.
Nah. No, that was like one of the few venues, like a place that was willing to have a show in that town.
Oh shit!
We've tried many
yeah.
times to get there, and nobody would want to have us.
And they had no idea, kind of, what they were signing up for.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah, he didn't know.
It was so funny.
When we got there, they were like asking us. But we had people calling all week for tickets because people wanted tickets. Like, where can I buy tickets? And it was just a walk up. We're in Gloucester City, so just walk up.
Yeah, we didn't have tickets. Like, just show up and come in and pay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
We didn't expect it to be as big of a deal as it
No.
was.
The
They-
dude was hanging out of that third window. with
Yeah,
his
you see that
nose
window next to the
broken.
air conditioner
yeah.
on the
Yeah.
left hand side?
He was
that one.
leaking.
Oh, the second
So
one.
we had a fan that like he either broke his nose. He definitely broke something in his
It was
face.
his nose.
Yeah.
It was busted, buddy.
So while I'm playing, I look over and I see him hanging out the window, and I'm thinking, fan, he's probably had a little bit too much to drink. He's probably throwing up. Feel bad for him. But I'm still doing it, and I look over at him again, and he turns up and he looks at me, and it looks like a faucet of like raging blood coming out of his like nostrils. Is so fast, and I'm looking at him, and I'm still playing, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "Fuck yeah, bro!" Like so stoked about the injury. And then some other dude broke his orbital socket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the ambulance, and I ran over to him because there's an ambulance. I'm like, "What the fuck happened?" And he's just sitting there in the thing, and he's like, "Yo, what's up, Stauffer?" And I was like, "Are you good, dude?" And he was like, "Yeah, it was fucking awesome, bro." He's like holding a big thing. His eye was just gone like this. Threw him a shirt. I was like, "Here, dude, love you, bro. Good luck."
Oh my goodness! Well, some people love. I don't know, moshing. Is that from this freaking going in?
Yeah, it's going in.
Yeah.
There's no room. There's no room.
it's literally just a.
And that's downstairs. We were upstairs, so upstairs you're just closed off.
That's Chris in 30 years.
Oh yeah, I need some bass too.
Oh yeah.
It's rocking, dude.
That hat is sick. Who are they? Do you know who they are?
Nope.
Part of some rocking band, dude. It's fucking rocking.
His cover band is rocking.
Really?
They play like Xfinity Live and like big venues and stuff.
Yeah, you know, it's all right. We do. They play. Yeah, we got like kind of not like a hookup, but they know the booking manager over at Xfinity Live. So when the Phillies and Flyers and stuff have games, they can get gigs over there.
Nice.
And that's where everybody goes, like in South Philly after a game or something. So there's feels like thousands of people there sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What's the name?
The band name is Cellar-Side.
Okay.
Yeah, and they do weddings, you know, all that stuff.
Cellar side.
Yep.
Okay, nice. Yeah, hopefully. Cellar with a S or a C?
Like C.
C.
Yeah.
Dude,
Cellar
I
side.
might friggin' find some friggin' slams, dude.
Is that it? No.
Thank you guys for doing this song with Eddie. It's cool.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
so
that
much
was
fun.
awesome.
That was
fun.
unreal. That was a really fun experience.
Yeah.
We were shocked. He wanted to do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It was
Thanks
it was
to
rad.
Dan Kenny again. He
Yeah.
was like,
Of
dude,
course.
just
D-Killer
do
over
it.
here.
We're like, are you sure? He's like, just ask him.
Just ask him.
I was like, no, I don't want to bother him. He was like, Dan was like, I'm fucking telling you to text him now. And I was like, all right, bud. Hey, Eddie, this is Stauffer. What's up, bro? Blah, 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 blah. Got him out to
Yeah.
Jersey. He threw sticks for my 2 German shepherds, and we ate cheesesteaks and watched Kindergarten Cop. It was Kindergarten Cop. It was so good. It was so good. Wearing pajamas.
Yeah,
it was
That's
so
awesome.
sick. It was just chill, and it was cool too because we had a whole thing planned. Like, let's go to Philly. Let's show Eddie Philly. Let's go, out with Don and everybody and have fun. You guys just did the Fender show. He flew from that Fender to Jersey.
Oh, that's where he went.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So this dude was tired, and I felt for him, and I was like, "What do you want to do?" He was like, "Yo, bro, can we just chill? Like, is that cool?" And I was like, "Please, I'm a homebody. For the most of, we don't go out. I don't like going out. I like staying home, putting pajamas on, watching
Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten Cop. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Smoking weed.
yeah, we literally we built the set. And it took like a week to build the set. We had to go to this crazy old farmhouse to get all the wood because basically we're in the floorboards. Those Keply made those. I made the book, screen printing it, with the title Untold over top of it.
We hung up pallets on the ceiling.
Yeah, we hung 36 pallets, like big wooden pallets, like 30 of them on the ceiling with zip ties to make it look like we're under the floorboards.
Yeah, nice.
And
Yeah, we're out in the parking lot gathering dirt, so it was like we were under the
Oh,
floorboard.
dude, we were rolling in the
Yeah,
dirt.
we were
rolling in the
rolling in the
dirt.
dirt.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Yeah, because now and the sorcerer guy, that's my Uncle Wayne, because he's like a mason, so he's got real old hands, like not old hands, but he's older and he's worked his hands his whole life. So I wanted someone that had like wrinkly hands, like a sorcerer, Mortal Kombat style.
Yeah.
So he's the guy pouring the sand out and putting the dolls of us, the 5 entities of whatever on the book, and then covering the floorboard, trapping us under the floorboards forever.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
That was a fun shoot.
Yeah.
And that was the last song that you guys put out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
That's the last one.
September of last year. Yeah.
Time flies, dude.
Dude,
It's
Blink of an eye.
Yeah, it's like a blur.
it's so fast.
It's just going right now, man. I'm trying to slow it down.
How? How?
I don't know, breathing. Yeah, I'll breathe slow. Just try to soak it in, just soak anything in. It's tough, man.
Yeah.
It's tough because life goes fast, especially in this chosen way of life. Things even go faster, which kind of sucks. But everything in life has a price. Everything,
That's for sure.
better or worse.
Yeah.
You look like you have something on your mind. You might want to share.
Oh, bud.
Yeah,
I mean, there's 1,000 things,
1,000 things.
What's on your mind?
What's on my mind right
wanna
now?
know
What is
what's
going
on your
on? That
mind.
What are
hamster
you thinking
gerbil
about?
wheel in your
Yeah,
head.
that hamster is trying to run, but it's like not think.
Well, I'm just thinking about like the fun stuff that we've got planned for the rest of the year.
Oh yeah.
We've
Yeah,
got a lot of
cool.
really big things coming up. We've got
Europe.
Germany,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be doing Germany and Switzerland.
Yeah, we're doing we're supporting. We can actually announce it. I guess here first, right? It's any place and
Yeah, great.
and ever. We're supporting, as you can see, Visceral Disgorge and us. We're going to Death Feast Open Air. We will be supporting Visceral Disgorge over in Europe for like 3 weeks, from August 22nd to September 6th.
Oh, great.
So it's our first time in Europe. It's our first time, personally overseas. We all had to get passports, and he had to get his passport and everything. And Lucas at Stillbirth, DF booking Lucas. He's the man, and he's taking care of us, like with everything between travel and just the itinerary wise. Like it's awesome to be able to look at a piece of paper and know this. Very used to everything being DIY. Like for us, we don't know what we're doing. Like I'm showing him dates, and he was like, "I got tattoo appointments." I'm like, "We have a show that day." You know what I mean? So to have it, so the professional side of things, that's one thing that we're starting to notice too. The longer that we're in this, much more professionalism surrounding us, with promoters and shows, and even show times and like breakdowns. Like remember when the said band just takes their cymbals off on stage? It's like, what are you doing, dude? Grab your stuff and get off the stage.
Oh yeah.
Now it's like, if it's backlined for the most part, or it's quick, and I mean quick. There's a team. It's off. It's on.
Yeah.
Sound guy already knows. You're already dialed in. Go. And then 25 minutes, 30 minutes, we're off. And then everyone gets to go home at 10:45, and
It's a win-win.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
That's great. And you guys only drink one beer before a show, right?
Yeah, like a little. Yeah, like we'll take a beer to the stage.
I'm more of a smoker. I don't drink that much, but I'll smoke a lot before we play. But like you guys, I don't ever see you guys drink more than like a beer or two.
Yeah, it's normally
No.
just like
Cuz
one or
drinks
two.
like a beer or two.
Yeah, like maybe two most. I can't. I like lose motor function if I have too much. You know what I mean? Some people can like drink and play and it doesn't bother them. I can't.
Like I don't
Like,
understand.
After
Like
two, I'm toast. I'm just useless. So
like back
I
in
have
the
to
day,
stop.
the Megadeth days, with like they were shooting like speedballs and like
Yeah.
the hard drugs and ripping diminished
Yeah,
sweeping
man.
arpeggios. How the fuck can you do that? Like
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah,
No.
that's why we just chug. So I'm gonna worry about anything.
Exactly.
Fucking 210. It's it,
Yeah.
dude.
That's all I need.
Headbang and 3 shots of any kind of liquor I find.
I find.
When you get older, like the clear stuff is what really helps. Like whatever not heavy as far as pre.
You know what I started to like was tequila.
Yeah, dude.
I've been like getting into that.
Tequila's great.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
It is.
It's like
I love
'cause
tequila.
it's like the whole ritual with the lime and the salt, and it's just too easy.
I'll have at
Yeah.
least 3 shots of and then a beer, and we're fucking up there and ripping.
Having a great time.
Just fucking drunk psychos. Just fucking rocking,
Last
dude.
time I had like tequila, I was at Mac from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He owns that bar in Philly.
Oh yeah,
And like instead of doing like, what do you like lick the salt and then take the shot and then do the lime or something? I like snorted the salt, put the lime in my eye, and then took the shot. That was like the last time that I did that. Yeah. I like tequila. Tequila's good.
yeah.
Put the lime in your eye?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, that's...
acting like an idiot. I may be 36, but I still have like the mentality of like a 16-year-old sometimes.
No,
you know?
you get ignorant real quick, dude. We're still that way. My lady told me, all you want to do is get fat and wasted. It's not
What's better?
true. It's not true. It's just, but you go to that like early 20s person fucking quick though. It's like I would love to eat pizza every single day, drink every single day, but I don't. But you go to that. You just want to be destructive. Yeah. But it was fucking fun. It was fun. But now everything's tamed. Tamed, but still crazy, but it's tamed.
Yeah.
You know when to do it, when not to do it. And you guys have fucking kids, so I can't even like imagine. I don't have kids yet.
Yeah, I had a question for you.
Sure.
Because since what came out in 2005, Destruction of a Statue. Who came up with that ending guitar riff? Because that till this day still gives me chills. That is the heaviest, like just simple, but just the most strongest fucking ending to something. It's so I got that was my first tattoo. I got the EP
wow.
It was just
That's crazy.
I remember
man.
hearing that and I was like, what the
Appreciate
fuck?
that, man.
Like that is such a strong like riff. That it's so punchy.
That was a me riff.
That was a you riff?
Yeah, it's just that simple. So hard to do, man. Just that simple. Yeah, it's not even you writing it. It's not even you playing it. It kind of comes out. Those riffs piss me off, dude. They come out of nowhere. They're just like, there it is. Fucking pisses me off, dude. A song like that is also unanswered. Just a fucking dun dun dun. That riff fucking pisses me off because I can't do it again. Just flew out of the fucking. There it is.
Do you ever like question yourself, like, how the fuck did I make that? Like, how did I? Where did that come from? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
like,
that's the question I ask. I mean, most either bands in here or artists. I'm like, we're getting to like the black metal realm the past 6 months. So I even ask them, because they're known to not be very spiritual. And I consider myself a spiritual guy. I mean, I'm like, the risks come from God or something else, not me. But like, I ask like, a black metal person. They're like, it's just demons. So I think riffs come from someplace else. But yeah, as far as like younger, you don't have that. You don't have that perspective. So it's like, man, back then, what were we in? How do we do that? You can't recreate it. What was that? I try not to talk too much about it because I don't want to like ruin like that like era or even now. I'm trying to write music now, but I'm just like, we did a couple things and just stuck, especially at the time, which actually is funny. Like the scene's like a full circle, and then I'll close off this little rant. But back then, a lot of bands were trying to out heavy each other.
Right.
So what we did is like Bludgeon's example. That riff's a perfect example. Is we're not gonna play anything that is heavy. This is what we feel.
Right.
Like this is that sound is literally like what I was feeling because I'm not like a vocalist, so that's how I felt.
That's it.
And in turn, it sounded heavier than everybody. Bludgeon 2 is like I'm not trying to be heavy. That's it. This is what I feel right now. And I see the same thing happening now, where it's like everyone's trying to out heavy each other, and I kind of find myself doing the same thing. I'm like, I'm gonna just ignore everything and just, just fucking.
Yeah.
What am I feeling? And this has been a process, which is why I'm broke right now. I'm trying to get to that broke kid. We lost Suicide Silence, lost all our fucking money, and we did it purposely so I could get back to that fucking, just take out all the bullshit. This fucking, what am I feeling?
just in the gut. Just
Yeah.
Bring the gut.
And
back
now
out.
it's kind of like it's kind of hard to explain things that aren't out for people to hear. But we're kind of taking us years to get to this spot. It's the same thing. Fuck everybody else. Fuck them all. They're all trying to be heavy as shit. We're like, this is what we're feeling.
Yeah.
Right.
We're not on a bus like all the other bands putting out their heavy record, but we're on a fucking bus, dude. Get the fuck out of here. We lost everything, and now I could. Oh shit! Like we're like playing. Oh, this is. Oh shit! It's like coming out.
Right.
And then what? And then that also goes back to the what? Man, what is that? It's like all like the bullshit's gone. There's no money. This is what we're feeling. It's what I'm feeling, and but also you're older, so there's a perspective like of getting out of your own way. It's fucking. It's fascinating.
Right.
I'm still fucking fascinated by riffs and songwriting and what it takes to get that out. I'm fucking. That's like my number one thing I'm fascinated with. Where is this coming from? Because it's not me, but I need to do things in my life that allows me and whatever is in me to be channeled out. It's just fascinating. I don't know. I just know things that I'm doing to try to get out of my own way. Everything great. Like this has been just getting out of my own way. This is my brain says one thing, and the heart says something else. It's cool.
Yeah.
Like this conversation is a good example. Like we're writing. To me, like I look at podcasts as like songs and like albums. We're like I'm in a band. We're like writing like a song for like an hour, 2 hours. Get out of my own way. Let the conversation take its natural flow and know when to come in and know when to come out. And each band's different. Each artist is different. So I haven't. I don't feel like I'm like good yet because everyone's so. I wish I could put it into words. Each band and artist, everyone's so different, and they're from different parts. And now, like I'm lucky. Me and Jerry, like we have bands from all over the world.
Yeah.
That their vocal cadence is a different speed. The way they're thinking and saying is a different. And it's like, oh man, how do you gauge that? It's like fuck, knowing when to come in, when not to come in. It's a everyday new thing. Songwriting is the same thing, you know. And that's before I go on a fucking another 2 hour long rant. I'm just gonna shut up. This is not my shit. This is your shit.
But honestly, like what you were saying, riffs are just like it's like a collection of your lived experience.
Totally.
You know what I mean? So it's
totally.
Don't sell yourself short. It is you. Like when you're saying you don't know where this stuff's coming from. Like it's coming from you. It's just.
Thanks, man.
Everything you've ever done, you know.
Oh yeah.
Is all just kind of coming out. That's why I think you have to be real in music, or you won't get anywhere. Because
it's true.
If you don't have an actual emotion or something that it's tied to, there's no point to it. You know,
I agree.
You have to feel it.
That's why I think this band, out of all the other bullshit we've done, actually is doing something because, like the last band we were in. You know what I mean? We tried to base the band off of a genre that we wanted to play. And then we were like, okay, so now we have to write riffs that are strictly like this because it's strictly this genre.
Yeah.
And instead, when we did this band, we were like, why don't we just play riffs that we want to hear?
Yeah, exactly
what
we want to hear.
Like, who cares about a certain genre? Or, like, we could take stuff from everything, you know what I mean? And just be like, if we think that's cool, we think it's cool. If it fits together, it fits together. And it worked out better.
115, the bass break with Cuz. That's Got to Life. That's Got to Life from Korn.
That was one of my questions. I'm an idiot. I was like, someone mentioned that song. I was like, what? Yeah, I was like, that song has a bass part.
Yeah, it's just like a little break.
Yep, and that's literally Got to Life.
That's sick.
It's Korn. I grew up with being a die-hard Korn fan, so like, Life is Peachy on cassette. You know what I mean? Like hearing all those jams way back then, it just stapled that groove. And I just looked at all the photos and Korn.com and on Napster, downloading all this stuff.
Sick, man.
Like I remember downloading "Falling Away" for me, the demo and the "Beg for Me" that they did at Woodstock '99, and being like in 6th grade or 5th grade, but being like, oh, this is fucking sick. This is what this is sick. But yeah, we always try to just incorporate every single thing that we like, whether it's slam, deathcore, new metal, doesn't matter. It's just what we feel in the moment, and
that's cool.
Just
man.
Put it all in a fucking blender.
Yeah.
Boom. Drink it. Chug it. You know, that's it. That's a 9 Dead song.
That's sick, man. Yeah, that explains it. It's kind of maybe it explains why it's people are digging it. It's like a subconscious, you know, awaken something in people. You know,
that's trip,
fucking fascinating.
And when people like your shit, or like you'll see somebody walking down the street and wearing your shirt, and you're like, that's fucking crazy. Like, that's how is this happening? Like,
smag cool though.
It is cool, isn't it?
In the wild.
It is probably crazy being your band too, because like I just keep seeing that fucking logo on people.
Yeah.
What a trip, you know. Congratulations, you know. I keep seeing people wearing these shirts. It's awesome. It's a big deal. Did I miss anything? Do you want anything out in the world that you want people to know about you guys or you individually or
Blake?
The band?
Blake can't read.
Okay.
And new music soon and videos.
Yeah, so
we
new
got
music
soon.
Yeah, new music.
2 new videos coming out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stauffer gets rocks thrown at him.
Yeah.
It's so dope.
Yeah.
He's not lying, so it is what it is.
Growing up, getting railroad rocks thrown at you.
Yeah.
being the corn kid.
Thank God I had corn. If I didn't have corn, I don't know.
Thank God I had corn. And he's not talking about the music. He's talking about the food.
No.
No, me too. I fucking hate corn.
You don't like corn?
I do not like corn.
You don't like
Really?
corn?
I made
Like corn on the cob?
yeah,
Like,
nothing, dude.
Really?
Nothing, dude. For as much I love, obsessed with that band, I fucking hate corn.
It's so good though. You put it in your mashed potatoes. And
Yeah, dude, in the grave.
that ruins.
Look
my
how
shit.
good that looks.
That looks like shit,
Dude,
That looks like
Fire.
burnt shit, dude. That looks like burnt. Oh wow, you guys. Okay. Yeah, no. People love corn. People love the buttered corn, the cream corn.
Cream of corn.
Cream corn's good.
Cornbread.
Cornbread's real. You like cornbread?
Cornbread's
cornbread
good, but-
casserole.
But that doesn't count. It's bread and it's fucking loaded with sugar and shit.
Yeah.
It's like you could put sugar on like literally shit, and it'll probably taste decent. You know?
Blake, do
You
it.
know- you know
Try
what
it.
That's how I feel about croissants, dude. You could put a dog turd in a croissant and I'll probably eat it. I fucking love
I see
croissants,
Those are
dude.
good, man.
No.
mean,
pastries
Oh
are so
my
gross.
god!
Ew,
Like, how can you
that
not
looks like
like
shit.
those?
That looks like
They're
shit.
fucking
chocolate
delicious,
boy
dude.
right there?
The chocolate ones, yeah, game the fuck
Very
over,
good
dude.
They're all
time.
flaky and just gross.
They're fucking good, man.
They are good, man. Yes,
Dude,
dude.
they are
Buttery
good, man.
and flaky. Fuck out of
Stauffer,
my
you
face.
live off of boiled eggs and Slim Jims.
Yo, I really do though.
Like
And wrestling.
wrestling.
Well, I hope this podcast learn about each other. You guys learn about as people. I think they realize how much you love wrestling.
It's at the end of the day, this is literally, we're all brothers. We've gotten so close with each other personally, with inside scoop stuff. You know, like I'll go to Blake will go to me, I'll go to Keply will come to me with an issue, a problem personally, and I need someone to talk to. I'm all ears. What you got? Boop, 8 hours later, I feel better. All right, buddy, love you, man. All right, love you too. Later. Boop.
That's cool.
Just like that. So it's cool how the music can universally bring a bunch of weirdos together, and
I know, it's fascinating.
we have a lot of fun. And
Yeah,
that's,
we do.
That's what it's
bizarre.
about, just having fun.
And now we're out here.
Well, yeah. Where can people find you guys? Where should people go?
Go to the Instagram page.
Yeah,
Instagram?
go to Instagram, please. Shoot us a follow on Instagram. We post there pretty much every day, especially stories and stuff. We're super. Shoot us a DM. We'll talk right back to you. You know, we're not ignoring anybody
we
at
try
all.
To talk to everybody.
Yeah, we try to talk
everybody.
to every single person.
Yeah.
Make
Comments. We try to respond back to every comment.
Yeah.
I
We
did
try
that
pretty
tattoo
hard.
on his head.
Oh wow.
Sure, yeah, that's Greg.
Yeah,
that's great.
Spotify, Instagram.
Yeah, be sure
That
to
is sick.
shoot us a
Right?
follow on Spotify. He was like, I'm doing something for you guys. And it was funny because they didn't tell us. Blake didn't tell us, and neither did
Yeah.
Greg. And then all of a sudden, we got that photo. And I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious? But no, it came out sick. So.
It did. He sat like a champ, and I was like, yo, dude, like, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, if you're listening, someone tattooed literally like the 9 on their fucking skull.
Big,
Yeah.
not little.
Big
No,
time,
This is,
yeah.
this is big.
Yeah, it's,
You guys
like-
did that, man.
They-
You guys did that. That's cool.
and it puts like a pressure on you too now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You guys can't suck now.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And he
So-
gets free merch for life, so that
Damn.
sucks.
Yeah, that's
We have to put that in
Now
our
we gotta be good
budget
for
when we
Greg.
do taxes. I'm just kidding.
one free shirt every year.
Yeah. Our tax guy's like, what the fuck is this one? What is this? Miscellaneous. What does this mean?
Cool. So follow you guys on the IG. Any shows coming up? Anything?
Yeah, we've
Anything
got
else?
All Shall Perish,
Yes.
Awaken
Oh, yeah,
Providence,
I knew there
and
was
one
something.
other band in Asbury Park, March 2nd.
Internal bleeding.
Internal
It's gonna be
Bleeding
sick,
at the
dude.
House of Independence.
Yeah,
So,
in
Yeah, that'll
Asbury
be fun.
Park. So
that's going to be
Dope.
sick.
yeah, that's March 2nd. Again, Asbury Park, New Jersey, at the House of Independence. All Shall Perish.
Cool.
It's gonna be sick.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
be
that's
fun.
gonna be so fun. And that venue rules too. It's a pretty venue. It's a sick venue.
That's cool.
Well,
Venue.
we just
Yeah, it's
redid it.
super. And they just redid it too. It's like a double, like the balcony, the wraparound, the whole floor. But it's tight. It's tight. I think the cap's like
It's 800 now, but it was 5.
yeah. So, but it is super sick. If there was photos. But yeah, no, it's sick.
The bar looks nice.
Oh yeah.
I saw a picture of the bar. So I have an idea, real quick. When this podcast is over, we're gonna do our first behind the scenes video that we're gonna upload to our YouTube memberships. I have an idea. We're all gonna down a beer.
Bet.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! What?
And let's see who can down the beer the fastest.
Oh, you're done.
Done,
son.
Quick.
So that. and also, when you down the beer, you can't puke.
Fair. That's fair.
Okay.
That's
And this will
more than
only
fair.
be
Blake's
available
out.
for the YouTube members. So,
Blake's out.
All right. Cool. Anything else?
Thank you for
yeah,
having
thank
us
you.
on.
you guys.
Seriously, thank
This
you
is
so
absolutely
much.
crazy.
Shout out to
This
our
is
loved
awesome.
ones at home.
Yeah,
Yes,
shout out to
friends,
Elise,
family, everybody.
Alma,
Chelsea,
Michelle.
little Stevie.
Sophia. That's
Hank and
it.
Bobby.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my Banksy.
And our
bill.
family and our friends and our fans.
Yes.
Thanks for sticking around and enjoying us.
Yeah, thank you for having us on
And
here.
thanks for having us here, sir.
Yeah,
This means the world. So
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out and flying down. And thank you for not getting sick. It's cool. Appreciate it. All right. That's everyone. Later.
Sick.
Yeah.